I started out as a chemist, and then from there I wanted to advance myself. I was sick and tired of being behind a bench. I wanted to be exposed a little bit more to people, a little bit more outgoing than that. So I went into pharmacology. Pharmacology is the science of studying the disease and then designing the drug to cure the disease. So I became a pharmacologist and did some research, working in a medical school. And then one of the residents there said, "Why don't you go to medical school?" And I said, "No, I'm not smart enough for that." And they said, "What, are you kidding? Your major is the toughest course in medical school." I said, "Really?" And they said, "Yeah." So I said, "Oh, okay." So for a fluke, I took the MCATs and did really well. And I went, "Wow, I have to leave my great job and go to medical school?" So I did, and here I am, a doctor. It was tough. You had to take the MCATs. Getting in was tough, but I already had great grades in tougher courses than the average bear. So getting in wasn't hard. I tutored most of the kids in medical school, and I had a great time. I had a great time in medical school. You know, once you're a pharmacologist and the toughest course is your major, you can tutor everyone. I was a chemist beforehand, so chemistry and pharmacology. I tutored a lot of the kids, and I just had a great time. And I was enjoying myself because I was learning things that were really interesting. I was like, wow, this is really good stuff. Well, I did my residency in New York City, and I did a lot of training in New York City, and I did my residency on Long Island, just outside New York City, in Oceanside, New York. Oh, I was on the trauma team during residency, and then I moonlighted in the emergency room, and I was interested in trauma and the high pace. Well, it was the fast pace and thinking 100 miles an hour and doing 20 million different things at the same time, and just go, go, go. And it was great until I had my children, and then after you have children, your hormones seem to change you. And they do change you. They change you physically, emotionally, and mentally. And after I had my kids, I became much more emotional.